Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby? Here. Councilmember Page? Here. Councilmember Wassinger? Here. Councilmember O'Meara?
Here.
Councilmember Dolan?
Here.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Here.
Councilmember Harder?
Here.
Mr. Chair, we have a quorum.
Move approval of the journal of the meeting of July 19, 2016. Second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Motion carries. Journal is approved. At this time, a motion to suspend the rules in order for the presentation of a proclamation by County Executive Steve Stanger in honor of Royal Banks, who sponsored the Mad Science Summer Camp presented by the St. Louis County Office of Community Empowerment. Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Motion carries. The rules are suspended. County Executive?
Thank you. I think I'll go ahead and read the proclamation. The proclamation is a speaking proclamation. So it says, Royal Banks believes that science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM programs are important for the growth and development of young children. And Royal Banks' mission includes leadership and support for growth and development of our communities. And clients and communities are their first priority. And Royal Banks wanted to make sure that underprivileged children are afforded equal opportunity to learn, and in doing so, has funded the Mad Science Camp, hosted by the St. Louis County Office of Community Empowerment, that makes it possible for children to be introduced to the world of aerodynamics and rocket flight. And Royal Banks lives their core values of teamwork, courage, accountability, and innovation as they sponsor financial education presentations. Now, therefore, I, Stephen V. Stanger, on behalf of the people of St. Louis County, offer our deep gratitude to Royal Banks for their community and civic engagement, and hereby proclaim July 26, 2016 as Royal Banks Day. And I wanted to add to what's contained in the proclamation. I actually went out and visited the science camp, and I can tell you that I think the impact was great. I saw kids who were absolutely thrilled to be there. When I went, they were making rocket-propelled cars by using balloons that they blew up with straws and other materials. And they were learning about aerodynamics. They were learning about, you know, the air in the balloon propelling. I mean, it was really great to see. This effort was spearheaded by our Office of Community Empowerment. And the Office of Community Empowerment identified low-income kids who had an interest in science, technology, engineering, and math for the camp. And that was done through relationships with the Urban League and the Community Action Agency of St. Louis County. And the camp focused mostly on science, specifically physics, with students constructing and launching model rockets and cars, like I said. There were 20 students, ages 5 to 13, and they attended over 2 weeks. And this is the second year that we did the camp. And in both years, it has been held at the North County Recreation Center. And the Office of Community Empowerment was able to get funding from Royal Banks. Thank you so much to fund the camp. And the camp was, once again, a week long. It was held twice, and that was the week of June 27th and the week of July 5th. The Office of Community Empowerment provided lunch for the science camp attendees through our summer food program. And that ensured that these students had a free, nutritious meal during the camp. And just wanted to say once again, thank you to Royal Banks. I think you really did a wonderful thing here. And we hope to expand the program. We hope to have it again next year. And we sure hope that you'll participate. And if you come forward, I'll present you with the proclamation.
Where's iPad on?
Say a few words. Morris, nice to meet you. Michael, nice to meet you. Sure, okay.
He's a low profile.
He's a low profile guy. We won't mention that. But thank you very much for everything you did. And Ethel, thank you for your really hard work on this. We greatly appreciate everything you did. And I think you made a real impact here. I think you have a lot to be proud of.
Thanks.
And we'll see you again next year. No? Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you next year. They committed to next year.
Bid openings, we have no bid openings. Move to communications.
Mr. Chairman, our tax compromises this evening, so I'll move to zoning matters. Under zoning matters, item number 1, 6th District.
Receive and file.
So ordered.
Item number 2, 6th District.
Receive, file, and the county counselor be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation.
So ordered.
Item number 3, 6th District.
Receive and file.
So ordered.
Mr. Chair, we have nothing under road and bridge matters this evening, so I'll move to other communications. Under other communications, item number 1.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation. Same motion for item number 2, and that will be the order.
Item number 3, 4th District.
Receive, file, and agreement be approved as recommended. Second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
Item number 4.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation. Same motion through item number 6, and that will be the order.
Item number 7, 2nd District.
Same motion. So ordered.
Item number 8.
Same motion, and that will be the order.
Item number 9, 6th District.
Receive, file, and the change of owner be approved as requested.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Add-ons, please.
Item number 1, 3rd District.
Receive, file, and the matter be reconsidered and referred back to the Planning Commission for consideration and a new public hearing.
So ordered.
Item number 2, 6th District.
Receive and file.
So ordered.
Item number 3, 7th District.
Receive and file.
So ordered. That should be number 4.
Sorry, item number 4.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation, and that will be the order. County executive?
I have nothing further to report this evening.
No special committees. Move to public forum. Please keep your comments to 3 minutes. And state your name and address, please.
We have 5 speakers this evening, Mr. Chair. First speaker is Dora Owen.
I want to say giving honor to God and to our council members of St. Louis County and to our chair, our mayor and vice chair, and to County Executive Stinger. This is not in disrespect to the last conversation that we had with you, Chair, our mayor. It's in reply. I did seek Judge McShane's a motion to declare that she review my file for my divorce. Declare either the items to be fulfilled or declare a modification. And the reply that I received in the mail yesterday says, according to the judgment was entered on August 29, 2006, the court has reviewed the memo, not the file. The court determines it does not have jurisdiction based upon the memo. It's not in your jurisdiction, it's not in their jurisdiction. The property has transitioned twice, but that's an inflection because there's a gap missing between me having an attorney tell me that the power of attorney should have accompanied the divorce decree, which tells me that there's a gap between our judicial efforts and our administrative efforts. And that's all I'm trying to do is clarify, where do I go to find that? I thought it was to the 8th floor, and I don't know, since it's not in the courts of the judicial system's jurisdiction, is it within the 8th floor county council? Then they are the ones that handle all your real estate and all of the guidelines which you operate. Would it be appropriate to take this back to them?
Let me clear this up. County Councilor, could you clear this up, just for this council? What?
Right. It appears as though that the complaint revolves around a divorce matter that was settled apparently in 2006 by a court entering an order. once there is excess of 30 days past the order becomes final, the court doesn't have jurisdiction. If there is some oddity about the real estate transactions, then it's a purely private matter. There's nothing the county can get involved in because it is a dispute between private citizens.
Who am I to dispute be with? With the attorney?
Well, I can't really tell because I don't know all the details that you have in your mind, but it would appear if you're disputing the transaction involving the real estate, it'd be between you and whoever else was involved in that real estate transaction.
Is this would be the power of attorney, which has been Alison Lieberman?
Again, I can't suggest any particular pathway for you in particular, but I could answer the chairman's general question about that.
Okay, thank you, God bless.
Thank you, Dwayne.
Thank you.
Next speaker is Ernie Trackis.
Good evening. My name is Ernie Trakas. Thank you for the opportunity to appear before you tonight. Chairman O'Meara, members of the council, Mr. Stanger. I'm a resident of District 6, constituent of Mr. O'Leary's. I'm here to speak tonight in opposition to item number B2 on your agenda. That is the report from the St. Louis County Planning Commission recommending approval of an apartment complex development on Bower Road. Many residents of District 6, many citizens of District 6 have already voiced serious and well-founded opposition to this proposal. Over a month ago, at the Planning Commission hearing on this matter, well over 100 people appeared and spoke, many spoke in opposition to it. Since that time, hundreds, perhaps thousands of people have signed petitions which you will receive as you consider this report. The issues that you need to look at involve serious problems with the zoning at this location. In addition, the traffic study that was done is certainly meriting close inspection. All of these objections have been voiced at the Planning Commission meeting or hearing, and I'm sure you'll hear them again. But just as important is the nature and character of the area and the neighborhoods abutting this proposed complex. Those citizens have a vested interest in the right to continued enjoyment of the neighborhood that they've cultivated and nurtured over decades. This proposed complex will fundamentally change the very nature of their neighborhood. Councilman O'Leary, your citizens, your residents, your constituents have spoken, and spoken overwhelmingly in opposition to this project. I urge you, sir, indeed, I challenge you to lead this body in a serious, comprehensive inspection of this proposal and this report, leading to a vote rejecting this proposal and denying the requested zoning. I thank you for your time.
Mr. Trax, may I
Yes,
ask
sir.
you a question? Do you live in the vicinity of the,
I live on Butler Hill Road,
okay.
not too terribly far, but not in the immediate vicinity, no.
Thank you, Ernie.
Thank you.
Next speaker is Mike Stevenson. Mike Stevenson. Maurice Allen.
They might have been part of that.
They were,
Oh, okay.
yes.
William Hogan.
Thinking they would receive the bank.
My name is Bill Hogan, and I'm here tonight to discuss item 2B on the agenda, the proposed development of the property at Bower and Tesson-Terry Road. I live at 13497 Sunset Meadows Lane, and I am directly impacted by this proposal. A little bit of background on me. For 36 years, I was a senior intelligence executive at the United States Department of Defense. I fought the Russians for 40 years, and now it looks like I'm gonna have to fight St. Louis County. So anyway, I am representing the 625 families and homes that live along Bauer and Keller Roads. Bauer and Keller Road is a road that arcs behind Tesson Ferry Road, about a quarter mile behind it. And there's 14 little communities in their subdivisions, along with some major homes along Tower and Keller Roads. The substance, the key to the whole problem here is that Bauer Road is the driveway to our homes. These are all little country roads back there. We're kind of in a rural environment. And so our exits and entrance to the world, greater world, is on Bauer Road. And we're most concerned about the implications of this project on Bauer Road, on traffic. We're also concerned about the implications on our lifestyles. We're kind of a rural community, kind of sheltered from the rest of St. Louis County's commercial activities. And we have basically no crime. We have a wonderful area. And it's a single-family, low-density area. Our homes are from quarter acres to 10-plus acre lots. They average around $450,000, the homes in the area. And we have a peaceful community, and we don't want to disturb it. We're not opposed to commercial development along Tesson Ferry Road. We're not at all. But we're proposed to high-density, 24-hour-a-day property use in our area. We have enough apartments in South County. We have enough traffic on Tesson Ferry Road. It's a nightmare. It's becoming Telegraph Road. There's additional developments being in the works along Tesson Ferry Road, and we're concerned with the overall development of the community. And we think the community needs to be looked at as a whole. The other point I want to bring is, I think your system is broken. We saw a sign on this property on June 4th. It notified us of a hearing 15 days later on the 20th before the County Planning Commission. Now, you try to get 600 people together, 16 communities together, a little subdivision.
You could just wrap it up.
In 14 days. It's almost impossible. We did it, we got people here, they listened. The other thing I want to point out is, I understand the procedure now is that if we get 25% of the people who own property within 1,000 square feet of this development, we can obtain a hearing before the county council. That's what we want. But it is impossible for us to do that. There's 12 million square feet involved. Of the 12 million square feet, 8 million are owned by commercial activities and large developers who want to develop their property. That leaves us with roughly 4 million square feet, and we need to get signatures for 3 million of them, and we need them notarized, and we need it within 10 days. It is impossible. The system is broken. It is not giving your citizens an opportunity to have any say in the process. That's my comment. I would like, if there's some way the council could give us the benefit of a full hearing, because we're not going to be able to get this 25%. We may get close, probably will not get it.
Okay. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you for the opportunity to talk to you.
Thank you, Bill. Introduction of bills.
Bill number 169, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to execute contract with Missouri American Water Company for use of space on emergency communication system siren poles. Bill number 170, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to execute a contract with TSI Global Companies LLC for upgrades to the audiovisual system in the county council chambers, conference room, and lobby, and appropriating $78,327.29 from the unappropriated balance of the Cable TV Government Access Fund for such purpose. Bill number 171, introduced by Councilmembers Irby and O'Meara, an ordinance declaring the public necessity of and providing for the establishment of a portion of a public road designated as Old Halls Ferry Road, lying partly within the city of Ferguson and partly within unincorporated St. Louis County, directing the acquisition of interest in real property therefore, and authorizing the county executive to execute contracts, agreements, and related documents, AR-1647. Bill number 172, introduced by Councilmember Irby, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to execute a contract with Metropolitan Parks and Recreation District for construction, operation, and maintenance of a portion of the Maylene Greenway. Bill number 173, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara, an ordinance amending Title 5, Chapter 502, St. Louis County Revised Ordinances 1974 as amended, levy and collection of taxes by repealing and reenacting Section 502.410, continuing an emergency telephone tax. Bill number 174, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara, an ordinance amending ordinance number 9098 as amended by repealing and reenacting Section 2 pertaining to PC 163-78, security storage system. Bill number 175, introduced by Councilmember Harder, an ordinance amending ordinance number 22,525 as amended by repealing and reenacting Section 2 pertaining to PC 34-05, Big Bend LLC. Mr. Chair, that is all the bills.
Perfection of bills.
Bill number 8, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
Hold, please, and that'll be the order.
Bill number 161, introduced by Councilmember
I'd
O'Meara.
like to take it up, move for perfection of bill number 161. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 161 is perfected.
Bill number 162, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
Take it up, move for perfection of bill number 162. Second. All in favor? Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 162 is perfected.
Bill number 163, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
I'd like to take it up, move for perfection of bill number 163. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 163 is perfected.
Bill number 164, introduced by Councilmember Page for Councilmember Harder.
I would like to move that we perfect Bill number 164.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 164 is perfected.
Bill number 165, introduced by Councilmember Page for Councilmember Harder.
I move that we perfect Bill number 165.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 165 is perfected.
Bill number 166, introduced by Councilmember O'Leary.
I move to perfect Bill number 166.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 166 is perfected.
Bill number 167, introduced by Councilmember Page for Councilmember Erby.
I move for perfection of Bill number 167.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 167 is perfected.
Bill number 168, introduced by Councilmember
I'd
O'Meara.
like to take it up, move for perfection of bill number 168.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 168 is perfected. Final passage of bills.
Bill number 116, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
Please hold.
So ordered.
Bill number 151, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
I'd like to take it up, move for final passage of bill number 151.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby.
Aye.
Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on bill number 151, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 151 is finally passed.
Bill number 152, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
I'd like to take it up, move for final passage of bill number 152.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby.
Aye.
Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on bill number 152, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 152 is finally passed.
Bill number 153, introduced by Councilmember Wassinger.
I move for final passage of Bill number 153.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby.
Aye.
Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on bill number 153, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 153 is finally passed.
Bill number 154, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
I'd like to take it up, move for final passage, bill number 154. Second. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby.
Aye.
Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
No.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
No.
Mr. Chair, on bill number 154, there are 5 ayes and 2 noes.
Bill number 154 is finally passed.
Bill number 155, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara for Councilmember Dolan.
I move for final passage of Bill number 155.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby.
Aye.
Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on bill number 155, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 155 is finally passed.
Bill number 156, introduced by Councilmember O'Leary.
I move for final passage of Bill number 156.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby.
Aye.
Councilmember Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara.
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary.
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on bill number 156, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 156 is finally passed.
Bill number 157, introduced by Councilmember O'Leary.
I move for final passage of Bill number 157.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Page?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on bill number 157, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 157 is finally passed.
Bill number 158, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara for Councilmember Dolan.
Move for final passage of bill number 158.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Page?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on bill number 158, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 158 is finally passed.
Bill number 159, introduced by Councilmember Page.
Move for final passage of bill number 159.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Page?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on bill number 159, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 159 is finally passed.
Bill number 160, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
Like to take it up? Oh, that's
I'm
O'Meara
sorry,
for Dolan.
Councilmember O'Meara for Councilmember Dolan.
I'll take it up. Move it for final passage of bill number 160.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Page?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on bill number 160, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 160 is finally passed.
We have no resolutions this evening, Mr. Chair, so move to unfinished business. Under unfinished business, item number 1.
Hold on the order of business, same motion for item number 2, and that will be the order.
And moving on to new business, Mr. Chair, we have 3 prepared orders this evening.
Move for approval of order number 1. This recognizes that our next council meeting will be on August 9th, 2016 at 6 p.m.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Order number 1 is adopted.
Move for adoption of orders 2 and 3.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Orders 2 and 3 are adopted.
Chairman, motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. We are adjourned.